Hi, I'm Mike Ilagan. I'm the Associate Director for Pre-Sales and Proposal Strategy, and I've been with Shearwater since 2018. So back in 2018, Shearwater was looking for someone who can support their business solutions and bearing back then 6 years of experience in terms of solutioning for clinical process outsourcing. I've been referred here and started my journey here in Shearwater back into when I graduated in nursing. So like 10 years ago, graduated nursing here in the Philippines, and having this mindset that if I studied well, I graduated with honors, I could easily go to the US. But then it was really different. Yes, I graduated with honors. I've been a board passer, and immediately I took the NCLEX. But then I wasn't able to get any job in the US. And so actually I somehow over the years, I've surrendered the idea of working in the US. So not until I joined Shearwater, and then back then my immediate superior engaged me in a conversation on the possibility of opportunities to work in the US. And then my dream reawakened, and so I said yes. And now I'm about to go to the US to fulfill my dream. My goal is really for a brighter future, just to be able to get a good earning for a living for myself and my family, because I'm also a breadwinner. So that was my motivation, just for a greener pasture. I discovered clinical process outsourcing with major BPOs here in the Philippines. So Shearwater is actually my third company. So with my experience with the other companies, I brought here in Shearwater the solutioning side of the business and built the support department structure that we have now. I'm thankful that career growth here in Shearwater doesn't stop. It's a blessing as well for me that NCP doors opened for me to move to the US. Just on the time we're in, my mother also got heart transplant surgery, and the expenses are also continuously increasing. There came a time that NCP opened, and so it opened a view of new opportunities for me to expand and to share my skills on a different level. NCP really made sense for me. First, in terms of the benefits that NCP provides, they give you incentives right upon entry and yearly while waiting for your deployment. It made sense for me to have a career path that you're waiting, but then you're still being rewarded while waiting for that opportunity to open. There's a future growth that you're looking forward to. So I have friends who were successful in the program and who's now in the US, and actually I've been contacting them, and they're excited on when I'll migrate them, the trips and activities we can do once I move there. Going back to when I signed up in the NCP, so I'm in the management role, and I'm satisfied with the rewards here in the Philippines. But I still signed up for NCP, because there's always that sense of growth despite the fears and anxiety. Of course, moving in the US is a life-changing event, from your everyday living to setting up your entire life, your community in the US. And the culture is also different. The finances is also different. So it can really be overwhelming. Because here in the Philippines, I can look after my parents. There's that factor that I won't be that hands-on. I also didn't want to have those what ifs. What if I didn't go to the US, since that was my initial plan when I graduated. Actually, when I heard the news that my application has been approved, my visa is almost approved, I was kind of ambivalent. So there's at the back of your end, you're in your comfort zone here in the Philippines, your stakeholders, and in the US it can be a totally different play game. I realized that your anxieties can also be your anchor for excitement of new things. When you're out of your comfort zone, you can get stretched, and anchoring on the values that you've developed here and bring there, I'm positive of the outlook. Of course, there are areas of the unknown when you go there, but that anchor is something that I'll always come back to push forward and to be a better version of myself.